Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, and that is purpose. The one thing that gives meaning to your living and existence. I remember a few years ago when this truth was not known to me, when I didn't understand what purpose meant, or even the fact that I was here for a reason. I began to feel this deep sense of emptiness and purposelessness, meaninglessness, any word you could use. I just began to feel that this life was lacking something. And what was that something? I didn't know. So I set out to find out answers. The most difficult part was that I couldn't put a name to what was going on. I couldn't define what was going on. So I didn't even know where to start searching from. But thankfully, I stumbled on a video sometime 2019 by Lisa Nichols. She is a transformational coach and speaker, amidst other things. And her videos really began to open my eyes to the answers I was looking for. And then so I watched more and more of her videos, and the sun began to rise. But the real transformation or change came when I had a real encounter with my mentor, Mrs. Priscilla Holdbrook Edu, in 2020. Prior to that, I had known her, but we never really engaged so much. So at that time, she was doing a session, and I signed up for it because I desperately needed answers. I needed to know exactly what was going on. And so as we began the session, she asked me a question that changed my life forever. And the question was, what are you willing to do that even if you are not paid, you would still do? What's that one thing you would willingly do, gladly do, even if you were not remunerated at the end of the day for it? And that was the question that brought a change. I already had the answer. It had always been there. But I just needed to be asked the right question so that I could discover. Since from then, she began to work alongside with me, guiding me and shaping me and helping me understand things better. And since then, my life has never been the same. Today, my question to you too is, number one, do you even know that your existence here on earth is not a coincidence? Do you know that you have been brought here for a purpose? And two, have you discovered it? Have you discovered why you are here? God fashioned you, God created you, God specially crafted and designed you for a reason. He brought you here and made sure you are existing at a time like this for a reason. And have you discovered that? Because the true meaning to your existence, the true meaning to your life lies in discovering your purpose. What are some of the ways to discover your purpose? Number one, what's the one thing that really brings you joy or really brings you satisfaction and fulfillment when you're doing? What is that one thing, like she asked me, you're willing to do even if you knew no one would pay you for it? You would still go ahead and gladly do it. But the real way to discover your purpose is to go back to the one who created you in the first place, the one who brought you here in the first place, and that is God. And I would like to suggest two books to you. Of course, there are many books on purpose discovery, many tons of books. But the two of my favorites so far is Understanding God's Will for My Life and The Power of Significance. These two books have really enlightened me and brought me to the path of walking and working and fulfilling purpose. Yes, I wouldn't say I know the entire picture yet. I wouldn't say I know exactly what the whole picture looks like. But at least I know enough to start doing something significant. And that's the same life I want for you. Since I read those books, waking up has been a delight for me, because I know I'm stepping out to make a difference. No matter how insignificant it may look, my life now has meaning. I no longer have that empty feeling inside of me. These two books have really been helpful in that regard, and I recommend them to you. You could find others as well to live a life of significance by discovering what the will of God and what the purpose God intended you to fulfill is. I'd like to wrap up by reminding you that you are not an afterthought, neither are you a coincidence, nor an accident, but you are a divine arrangement, carefully crafted for a reason. Go find out what that is and ensure that you live each day fulfilling that purpose. Also remember, purpose is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a journey that you take every day till you take your last breath. So go find out and change someone's life. Until I come your way again in my next video, do take care and remember to subscribe, tap on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be alerted. Bye.